We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's the first of four between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the middle.
Tim Money will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really nice games mixed in there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
All right, one time right here.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to do is put a guy on base right before you got to face a great slugger at the plate. Well, that ain't going to make things easier.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Stroman comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's one of the tougher outs around, and he's among the American League leaders in on-base percentage. He brings a very patient approach to the plate, and he's not afraid to take a walk if he doesn't get what he wants. That, and he's a very good hitter, too.
Hey, stay hot now.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Just really free and easy out there in this first inning. He threw that ball right by him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Green has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
Number 1, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Let it fly.
Let it fly now.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with Todd Kasizak will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes.
Hey, nobody away.
Josh Donaldson will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Gonzalez gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. Money is up with it. And taken in out there for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9.
Victor.
Harold Green will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
All right, come on now.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Mariners nothing. Tim Money will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
He's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Stroman gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
1 strike.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
Need you right here, on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First baseman number 44.
Leading off the inning, Tim Money, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
In there,
Let it rip
strike
right
1.
here.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important.
Hey, see it and rip it up there.
It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. McNair has a read on it. 1 away. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 3-1. Good night from Toronto.
Fans are final.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Here it's the second of this 4-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Tim Money will stand in.
Here we go,
he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well,
hey, let her fly up there, huh?
At the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Mendoza has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. A moment now to give you a look at them.
He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively.
Hey, let it fly.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, one pitch right here. Oh, now.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
No offer
come on,
that
big guy,
one.
get
2
your
balls
pitch.
and a strike.
He's in a situation now where he does not want
Wait
this
for a
game
good
to
one, huh?
get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? Make him come to you.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Swing, and he
Let's
pops
go.
him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Harold Green. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first,
Come
it'll
on,
take
guys.
at least another double to bring him in.
Rolled up.
Oh, double play ball to second.
Out.
4, 6.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Hey, 2 here.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Mendoza. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage
Hey,
of
best
these
stuff
kind
right
of
here. Put 'em
opportunities
away.
early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And a bit of a
He's
high
out.
throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Tim Money will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out
Hey,
and
like you
popped
can,
out
like you
so
can.
far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Hey, wait for
Here
yours
comes
here.
the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a throw over to first.
He's safe.
Runner back safely. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you
Runner!
got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring
Yeah,
position
see it.
now
Drive it.
with
Let's go,
1
big
out.
dog.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And this is a spot where
Tim Money will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Second baseman.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
That may have been one of those situations where you wonder if he's not going to be able to throw him out at first. Maybe that's one where you try and see if that would have gone foul.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Anthony Rizzo will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back.
Keeping him close.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there.
And that misses 2-1.
One strike.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here we go.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And that's a big 90 feet in a one-run game. He took a little bit of a chance, but that great speed makes it pay off.
Trying to hold the lead. Smoked on the ground left side.
Make the turn. Look, pick it up.
He can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. Rafael Ibarra will come on now and pinch run here. Kyle Seager gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Hey, your pitch. No one better.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
And another foul ball. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Darnell is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And the run will score from third on the sacrifice fly, and we are tied here in the late innings.
When he steps to the plate, he knows exactly what he's got to do. And this one's deep enough to get the job done, and that ties up the ball.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
Comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
Hey, clutch out for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
Run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of the pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Yeah, we need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Set. Here's the 2-2. Still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
He knows the drill out there.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Kasizak, ranging into the outfield, makes the play, 1 away. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasker. Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Eric, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8 can stay hot. He's hitting over 320 on the season, putting up great numbers in other areas as well, and showing a great approach at the plate. We'll see if he can put on a show for us in this one.
Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter...
Work it ahead. In number 1 as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
One pitch. Here we go. Let's go.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. First and second here with nobody out.
Drive and I'll pick one out. Hey, like you can't.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. To
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Josh Donaldson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Axton has his sign. Here he comes 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Spin throw. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
First baseman, number 32.
Tim Money stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Tim Money.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate
Drive
that
it.
pitch.
Let's go, big
No
dog.
way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Fooled him badly there. I mean, badly. It's 1-2.
These guys need to get things sorted out at the plate. The discipline just has not been real good.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Mendoza sprinting after it, and foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in
Hey,
the
have a
game
good
for the
rip up
Mariners
there,
to this
Hub.
point.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Rounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Now
Come on,
a
baby.
check
Get your
swing,
pitch
but he
up.
does
3-2,
manage
let's
to
go.
hold up in time, ball 3.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
Hey, come on, baby.
And this
See
pitch
it.
misses for ball 4.
Hey,
So
great
that's going to
take
move
right
a runner
there.
into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Matt Adams will dig in now. A single and a
Yeah, now-
fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Blue Jays on top, 4-0. Ehire Adrianza
Hey, ready for that ground ball
stands
right
in.
here.
He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Ground ball
There we
sent
go,
back up the
3-2.
middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, not really all that tough a play heading up the middle, but you see it takes a funny little hop there at the end, and this will be scored as an error.
Tim Money will stand in for the 4th time now. Still
Hey, drive
looking
it
for his
deep, big
first
doc.
hit
Here
of
we
the
go.
ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Line to the right side.
Make the turn. Make the turn.
But a foul ball. Bases are empty
go
here
now.
with 2
One
men
time.
out.
Here we go.
Chased out of the
No
zone
balls,
there,
2
and he's
strikes.
down 2 strikes.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be
Let it fly right
down
here.
0-2 against a guy like this with this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Matt Adams steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Nobody.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good.
Harold Green gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
Hey, 2 down.
Stepping in, Russell Martin. He drew a walk his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Tim Money stands into the box. He could really use a knock
get your
here.
pitch
0
up
for
there.
3
Come on
in the
now.
game so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
One time.
That evens it up 1-1.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Hey,
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it, and they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top 12-1. Good night from Toronto. Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Eric Brenner is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Tim Money is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And Eric, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And it's been a back-and-forth series so far, but they have been able to take 2 of the first 3. So it's going to be up to that man on the mound to see if they can get out of here winning 3 of 4.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle.
Baby.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. First batter of the game, he's all over this pitch and lines it to center field for a leadoff single to get things started.
Now to the plate, Austin Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a dive, but he's back in.
Just checking.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Runner goes. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
He thought he had him right there. You can see him looking to home plate asking, where was that? High? You got to be kidding me.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them.
Good! Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And this is a move that could have really backfired if one of these guys gets thrown out. You don't want to help out a pitcher who's already struggling, but the double steal turns out to be a great call here, and now they've really got that guy in a bind out there.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, Steve?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Kyle Seager will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Babe. Here we go.
Yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
Here's the 3-1. Swung on and chopped to first.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
Adams, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI groundout.
Victor Mendoza gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Tim
Come on,
Money
sitting on
will
something
stand
here.
in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a changeup by him, so not so sure he's going to see one this at-bat.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson near the bag at third. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Tim Money will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Money.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball,
nice
1-0.
nice lead.
The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
No one better. Let's go, kid.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
We got two down.
Drew Robles digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 4-1. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Tim Money, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third.
These are the at-bats where there's pressure on both sides, and you better believe that that man out on the mound is feeling it too.
To his left, Adrianza. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
And here he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
Tim Money strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Tim Money.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Into the seats, 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure
No
this
one
doesn't
better.
spin
Clutch up right now,
completely
babe.
out of control.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose
go
the
right here.
location
No
of
one
that
better.
strike
No
zone.
one
He's got to
better.
throw a strike right here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And he knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks
Hey,
at
clutch
this
up right
stage
now
of the
for us,
game,
kid.
because those could be fatal.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
In now,
Hey, come on now, big
Tim
dog, get your
Money.
pitch.
He's 1 for 4 for the
Second
game.
baseman, Tim Money.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
First delivery to him on the way. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, let her fly right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Donaldson is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Seattle leads this one 10-4. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 10-4. So long from Toronto.
Our final line score.